Hey, good evening, wealth creators. Hey, good evening, everybody. It is Laurean here, professional encourager and wealth creator daily. Hey, I got on here tonight. I haven't been live on here in a little bit, a while. I was away and spending time with family, visiting with my little grandson, which was really cool. And so I haven't been on here live in a while. So here I am tonight. I am here. Hopefully some folks hop on. Today I had a very cool discussion with sorry, I don't know what's the heck popping up here. But today I was having a really cool conversation with my son. Good evening, Carol. Thanks for joining me. I titled this live tonight, Mastermind. I'm Laurean. I am a professional encourager, and I help people create wealth daily. And today I was having a really cool conversation with my son. And what came out of my mouth, was this. I said this to him. I said, if you master your mind, you master your life. And then I was like, there it is, right? It's so, so true. So as a wealth creator, as an entrepreneur, as someone who is desiring to create wealth. And I believe wealth is just not about money. It's about every area of our lives, and that God intends for each of us to live an abundant, joyful, blissful, amazing experience in this kingdom of heaven and earth that he created. And he designed us to thrive and to grow and to continually expand. And so when I said that to my son, when that came out of my mouth, when we, if you master your mind, you master your life. And there is nothing more true than that. That the greatest gift that I've been giving to myself is learning these concepts of minds, being mindful, being intentional, being aware, consciously open and aware to what am I thinking, especially when it comes to the things that I desire and money. I discovered that I had a lot of limiting belief around wealth and about my own abilities. It took me time over the years to grow in my ability to create wealth, to walk in wealth, to see the potential that I carried inside of me to lead and rule and reign in the marketplace, which is actually a God-given gift. It's in all of us. He designed each of us with that ability to create wealth. It says that he has given us the ability to create wealth. And so becoming consciously aware of me being out of alignment and having this false belief that I wasn't worthy to create wealth, or I wasn't smart enough to create wealth, or I wasn't brave enough to have my own business. And all of that chatter that I walked around in my head for years that was holding me back were just lies. That I had to get in alignment with what God says, that he has given me that ability. And I had to get in alignment with, well, if he's given me the ability, then I have it. I just need to rest in that. I just need to come into a place of agreement with how I'm designed and trust and grow in that ability and partner with God in that ability, well, how do we partner with that? So first, we become consciously aware. Number one, how do you practice mindfulness? How do you remove limiting beliefs from your life. Number one, you have to be consciously aware of these things. You have to start taking notes. Literally, I got a notebook for myself and I started to jot down, I set alarms, literally set alarms in my phone every day. Every like 4 hours, alarm would go off, and it would be a moment of mindfulness where I would say, okay, what have I been thinking about? Am I trusting? Am I working from rest? Am I working in confidence? Or am I in fear and doubt and worry? If you're experiencing fear, doubt, worry, panic, if you're off the rails, you're just out of alignment with your God-given abilities. You're just operating from fear and not from love, right? You're not operating from trust and rest and peace, and these are all fruits that we can operate from when we get conscious, when we get aware of what it is that's going on in our heads and how we're feeling and how we're responding to our environment and circumstances around us. Emotions are just indicators of, where you're at. If you're happy, if you're joyful, if you're peaceful, if you're, growing and excited about your life, if you have joy in your work, then you're in alignment. Then you're flowing in abundance. Then you're flowing in wealth. Who else on here? I see some other people on here right now. Who else on here is into mindfulness, is like, into self-development? If you are, just send up a little comment or, say, yes, I'm into that. If you're not, I would challenge you that honestly, mindfulness and personal development has really, truly been the greatest gift that I could give to myself and to my people in my world, to my customers, to my clients, right? When I am optimized and functioning from a sound mind, God says he gives you he's a set of sound mind and not a spirit of fear. Okay. So when you are operating from sound mind, confidence, you're operating from confident assurance, right? Where that you trust in your God-given abilities. You trust that God has got your back. I always like to say God has my six, right? He's got my back. He already has equipped me and designed me for success. Then he guarantees that. In fact, in Genesis, it says that when he created Adam and he created Eve, he looked and he approved them. He's approved you and I. He's designed us with success. He's designed us in abundance. He's designed us with those abilities. And so when, it is truly the greatest gift to go inward a little bit and figure out, am I in alignment with success? Am I thinking that way? Wealthy people think differently. There's a great book by, wait, I probably have it right here. Hold on, let me get it. Here it is. This is great. I highly recommend this. Secrets to the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. T. Harv Eker. Great read, easy read. It's honestly a book you could kind of keep on the coffee table and flip through it and just get some nuggets out of it when you're kind of wonky in the brain, right? But wealthy people think differently. And so when you start realizing that, you're respecting money, you're respecting your God-given abilities, when you're owning them, when you're resting in that you are equipped and capable, then you are able to show up your best version of yourself, and you're able to love people better. You're able to serve people better. You have a pep in your step, so to say, right? You just feel good about yourself when you own who you are. When you do the work and remove the junk and chatter and negative thoughts and fears out of your mind, and you are replacing those negative thoughts with empowering words, with empowering thoughts, where you're keeping yourself focused on good and only good, and you're staying in joy. Joy is a choice. Everything is a choice. Mindfulness is a practice. And the more you practice, the more you become an expert at it, and the more you just be it, right? It just becomes a part of you. You start thinking rightfully, right? Sound mind. God gives you sound mind. He replaces that spirit of fear. He replaces those doubts and that crap that walks around all in your head with empowering abilities and strength to do all things. So it truly is the greatest gift you can give to your family is a sound mind. And if you're an entrepreneur, or you're on the journey where you're starting to think about creating your own business, but you're trapped in fear and limiting beliefs, thinking you can't do it, I'm going to tell you, if you even have the thought that you desire to have your own business, God's placed that in you, and it's already finished for success. If you engage with that, if you partner with him, if you let go and break up with the fear of that. I believe that mentors need mentors, and we should always be learning. We should spend time daily in personal development. Are you reading books? Are you, watching videos? Are you taking classes? I mean, we have the internet here in our hands where we can learn anything at any time. Amazing. If you can't sleep, get up in the middle of the night and learn something, right? We have the ability now. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. I always like to refer back to Solomon, King Solomon in the Bible. He asked God for wisdom, and God was pleased with that. And he said, because you asked for the choice thing, because you asked for wisdom from me, engaging with me about your kingdom. And in this case, it would be us engaging with God over our lives, our families, our businesses, right? When we engage from the wisdom of heaven, from the mind of Christ, which we have access to because he's indwelling in you. So when we tap internally and pay attention and get quiet and have, meditate on, hey, God, what should I do here? He shows up and gives us these answers. But Solomon, because he sought the wisdom, then what happened? The word says he was the richest king in the world. God flooded him with abundance and favor upon favor, that other kings would come to seek his knowledge. They wanted to know, what the heck, what is this guy doing? How come he's so wise? And it is simply because he internally was mindful and sought God's wisdom. God dwells in you. You got to go in and you got to get quiet and you got to say, hey, God, let me have a conversation here with you. I mean, that's how it works. So when you master your mind, you master your life. When you get your mindset right, when you build your knowledge, when you learn more, when you develop more skill sets, right? When you become more of an expert, right? When you put yourself in the pool of success. Success breeds success, knowledge upon knowledge. But you have to master your mind. You have to believe in your abilities. You have to break up with fear. You have to live from not by sight, right? But in faith, you have to trust and know that you already have the ability and there's nothing that can stop you. So taking stock of what's going on in your head, journal that. And if you find that you have lots of limiting beliefs, reframe those, acknowledge them. This is how you change. You acknowledge, even though I am afraid or think, Lord, that I don't have the ability to have my own business online, you say you have already given me the ability, and thank you for that ability, and that you are growing my faith to believe in myself. You see what I'm saying? You're acknowledging that you have this limiting belief and fear. You're not putting your head in the sand and pretending it's not there. You're acknowledging it, but then you're releasing it to God and saying, and you're in thanksgiving. These are keys here I'm giving you. In thanksgiving, you then reframe that and thank God that he's replaced that fear with faith, right? That he is changing that circumstance. Whatever that limiting belief is, you reframe it and you acknowledge it and you thank God for overcoming that in you. Because Jesus already overcame all that. He's already broken fear off of the earth. He's already removed all those things. We just need to get in alignment that it is finished. It is finished. Okay? We've got to get in alignment with the truth. And so reframing, acknowledge and reframing any limiting beliefs and doubts and fears into an empowering statement, a truthful statement. See, the truth is that you already are success. So you've got to, anything that is against your success and your good, you've got to reframe it and you've got to build up your confidence in you. That's how you build up your confidence. So that's key right there. There's big keys right there. So you acknowledge, you reframe, you align with the truth that you already are a success, and you watch your faith grow. You watch your ability grow. You watch the favor come into your life. You watch, the connections and divine appointments and the open doors and everything. Because as you're engaging in and seeing yourself as success and speaking after affirming words over your life and your business and your family and all areas of your life, wealth is all areas of your life, you will see it just improve. This is a key. It will improve. As a man thinks, he is. If you think you can't, you're right. You can't. If you think you can, you've already have it. Master your mind and you master your life. What you think upon, what you dwell upon, what you envision. Are you seeing yourself successful? Are you seeing that dream life, whatever that may be for you, whatever success looks like for you? Some people's success is, they want their own private island, right? Some people success is, they want a small cabin in the woods and, they want to be able to sit and write a book or whatever that is. It's what you desire, the desires of your heart. That defines what success looks like for you. But you need to cast that vision. You need to see yourself there. You need to see yourself in it, engage in it, get excited about it, wrap your energy in the joy of that that you are going to co-create and take steps with God to bring that to manifest into your life. Journal all these things. Journal your fears. Journal your reframed questions. Write down your goals. Write down your visions. Sketch your dreams. Make a vision board. All of these are the things that help you renew your mind and practice until you are mastering your mind. Mastering your mind is being conscious of what you're thinking, what you desire, and where you're going. where it's definite of purpose, where Napoleon Hill says that in Think and Grow Rich. Definiteness of purpose. Where are you headed? Have you a target that you're aiming for? And then, if it's a big, big goal, break it down into little bite-sized pieces and, do one thing at a time. And every day, learn something and look at ways where you can improve your life each day or the lives of somebody else, right? I'm coming on here live. I'm sharing with you practices that I do that have transformed my mind. When I tell you I had negative mindset, fear mind, I was afraid to do anything. A lot of trauma and abuse in my past, and definitely lots of limiting beliefs about money and all these things. And when I decided that I wanted more from my life, then I started working on my brain. And when I started working on my brain and allowing God into my heart to heal all these things and forgiving myself really because the truth is, most of the things, the reason why we don't have what we want is us. It's not usually other people. It's usually our own self-sabotage, limiting beliefs that hold us back. And you've got to get to that truth, and you've got to forgive yourself. And then you've got to be mindful and choose each day. Every morning is morning. Each morning is mercies are new each morning, right? Each day you have to choose, to put on the mind of Christ, to put on right thinking, to be attentive to what you're thinking, to take action steps towards your goals, right? You can think about it all you want and you can speak about it all you want, but here's the other side of the coin. If you don't take any kind of action, that's all part of it, right? Maybe you need to learn something or take a class to accomplish so many goals. There's some actions you're going to have to take. But when you are in alignment with those things, with the desires of your heart, with the purposes and plans God's placed in you, it accelerates once you release a lot of the junk and head trash in your mind and you stay focused and you don't let anybody deter you from it. You block out the chatter and the negativity and you surround yourself with people who will encourage you into the greatness that you already are. And so, these are some of the things that I do. I see some of you on here tonight. I hope this is helping you. Master your mind and you master your life. And as an entrepreneur, for me, one of the things that I love about the program that I'm in is that they have extensive training for mindset. And because success is 90% mindset, financial success. Actually, I think it's more than that. But, no matter what business you have to have the faith in yourself, in your ability, and you have to walk in trust that what you see for your business is already finished. And it's such a key. Without you having the mindset piece, you won't have the financial success that you desire. You might have some success, but it won't be the full potential that you'd be able to release. And I will tell you, you'll probably burn out very, very quickly. Most people who go into business without releasing fear and worry and all that quickly burn out or are on, antidepressants or whatever because they are freaking out. And that's not the way to be doing business. You need to get your mind right, your heart postured right. You need to give more than you receive in the world. You need to contribute. You need to develop your leadership abilities. And more importantly, you need to walk in rest and trust, knowing that God has secured the victory of your business. And that's why I am in the program I am in, where I do, I'm learning to master the skills of social media and digital marketing and the technology behind that, and how to create offers and programs and products, digital products that I can develop different income streams. But the best part of this whole program is the support and the trainings, the ongoing trainings from world-class people all over the world, and the community camaraderie and the people who are getting behind you on a daily basis, encouraging you into the wealth that you are. I love that, all while I get to sell a program. I actually have 4 programs that I sell, so people can launch and grow their own online businesses. So it's an amazing, amazing program. If you are looking to create passive income, an income stream that works on autopilot in the background of your life, and you're coachable and you're willing to go through the training, and you're willing to give about 2-3 hours a day to create passive income 24/7, put something in the comments. Also, because it's the season of giving, right? I have anybody who wants to learn more about the program. I'm also going to be giving between now and January 1st. I have a program that it actually is the first program I ever taught. It's called My Intentional Life Workshop. And this is the perfect time of year for you to do. It's like, I did this live years ago, over 3 days, and it's very intense training, but I have it all evergreened, and you can go through it at your own pace, and it's really good. It helps you really understand your abilities, your identity as a wealth creator, and how we are to steward our lives with intention and not just let life happen to us, but we are to co-create and design our lives. And so I'm going to give access to that program to anybody who wants to learn more, who wants to learn more about the blueprint that I have. If you want the blueprint that I'm following, where you can master a 2-hour workday, put that in the comments, and I'll get you the Intentional Life program as well as my gift to you, because it's Christmas, and I desire that people live from their full potential, that they live the life that God intended them to live. I am on a personal mission to break poverty off of minds, hearts, spirits, souls, and wallets. So I want to see myself and everybody living on earth as it is in heaven, here and now, the fullness of creation here and now. And so my gift to you, you can get my blueprint to learn how you can master a 2-hour workday and sell a digital product on autopilot. And you would get my Intentional Life Workshop. Those are all free. And I also will throw in, I have a launch to 10K in like 30 days PDF. I'll throw that in there too. So anybody who comments they'd like to get those things, or you can click the link in my bio. That will take you there. Pop in your email and I will get you those things. Okay. But I hope this brought some value to you tonight. If it did, send up a heart, send up a high five, say thanks, whatever in the comments. I'd appreciate it, because anybody who comments, that helps me get my algorithm out. That's part of the way the world works here in the digital lens. And I appreciate those comments. And I appreciate each one of you who came in tonight and listened to me. Remember, master your mind and you master your life. As a man thinks, he is. As a man thinks in his heart, in your heart, what you really desire. The more you start thinking about what you really desire out of your life, and you're intentional and you master your mind and you focus on what you really desire in your heart, then you'll start getting clarity on your purpose. You'll start getting clarity and you'll start designing your life for success. So master your mind, you master your life. Thanks for tuning in here with me tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. And thanks. You guys have a great evening. And don't forget, put something in the comments or click my link and I will get you the Intentional Life Workshop. Anybody who makes a comment between now and January 1st on any of my videos and goes to to get my blueprint, I will give them that course for free. Have a great night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.